Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today for Airbeam introduction. This is Arnold Yu. I'm the VP of Sales Marketing at Airbeam. At Airbeam, we build the 5G edge, powering the future of connectivity for smart cities. About Airbeam, we currently have two primary product lines. One is 60 GHz. We have Gigabit WiGig, that's primarily for outdoor application with a data rate up to 1 gig per second. We also have YHD, that's primarily for indoor application to transmit high definition video. We have smart city infrastructure solution. We have a software platform called City Connect. We use it to integrate devices like smart lighting controller, surveillance cameras, multiple sensors, and Wi-Fi APs. So besides the product lines we produce and sell today, we are planning to build the next generation wireless backhaul chip that's customized to target 5G edge network. We're making use of our technical expertise of 60 GHz chipset and modules, but we're adding new features. We're adding features like mesh networking, self-organizing, self-healing, etc. We're also looking for developing much higher throughput than our potential competition. We're talking about 10x more throughput. Airbeam was founded by a group of industry veterans. We are managed by experienced executive teams and board of directors. We have tremendous technical expertise on board. We have multiple PhDs, and we have a vast patent portfolio. At Airbeam, we want to resolve two major technology problems to fully deploy 5G networks. The first one is the cost to build the dense urban 5G network. The second one is the lack of compute power that's necessary to enable high data rate applications. Some more details on our solutions. We're developing leading millimeter wave chipset, which is the 60 GHz chipset modules. The next generation chipset module will enable the wireless fiber solution with the throughput up to 160 gigabit per second. We're developing the 5G edge networking solution with integrated access and backhaul. That is a combination of edge compute and wireless backhaul solution, which we call Liberty ECN. Besides using the 5G edge networking solution for mobile network, we're also planning to integrate it into our smart city devices. Our City Connect, that's a location-based smart city platform. With 60 GHz wireless backhaul and cloud management, we are enabling easy deployment across all layers, including physical network layer and the application layer. Because it's a location-based IoT platform, therefore it allows us to contextualize and deliver information and actions based on the location of the components. We have numerous powerful analytic engines available on the platform. We also have employed blockchain technologies to ensure secure usage of the data and monetization of the data. We're seeking partnerships for the Korean mission. We're looking for co-innovators that we can work with to accelerate the development of our 60 GHz chip. We're expecting our partner have experience in developing or fabricating millimeter wave chipset or telecommunication equipment, especially in backhaul or edge compute. By working with us, our partner will gain access to the cutting-edge technologies developed by Airbeam in the past. We're also seeking for business partners. We're trying to gain knowledge about the Korean market for smart city solution. We're trying to gain access to direct sales opportunities. We're also looking for service partners who can help us to deploy our smart city solution in Korea. By working with us, we'll share the access to North American market with our partner. We have deployed multiple projects across the globe for smart city platform. Primarily in North America, we have smart lighting projects, we have smart city projects. We have been using our 60 GHz chipset modules as the wireless backhaul to connect cameras, Wi-Fi APs, etc. Last but not least, we're looking for potential investors who share the same vision as Airbeam for the 5G edge networking solution. Thank you very much. This is Arnold Yu from Airbeam. 매우 감사합니다.
안녕하세요. 제일리라고 엔도렉스에서 일하고 있습니다. 그 원업 파트너고요. 그 직책은 부사장으로 일하고 있습니다. 지금 엔드릭스에 대해서 설명을 해드리고 저희가 한국하고 어떤 기술을 같이 쉐어링하고 싶은지 같이 개발하고 싶은지 말씀드릴게요. 저희가 지금 엔드릭스 비전이 지금 저희가 리얼리스트하고 테크놀로지를 같이 컴바인하는 거죠. 그 회사는 한 22년 됐고요. 저희 마켓은 리얼 에스테이트 인베스트먼트 트러스트하고 같이 일들을 많이 하는데 굉장히 회사들이 크죠. 그러니까는 회사들이 한 50조부터 그 100조 정도 갖고 있는 회사들이 하고 일을 하고 있는데 그 회사들이 다 펜션 펀드이기 때문에 돈들이 많고 빌딩들을 50개부터 500개부터 1000개 정도 오원하고 있어요. 그래갖고 서비스는 인빌딩 컨버지 네트워크하고 IoT 네트워크, 메이즈드 펀 뭐 이런 걸로 해갖고 스마트 빌딩 쪽으로 일을 하고 있고요. 지금 저희들하고도 한국 회사하고도 좀 몇 개 회사하고 일을 같이 하고 있고, 그다음 보시게 되면 다산존이나 HFR, 그다음에 뭐 엔텔 이런 데들로 일을 하고 있고 다른 큰 회사들하고 일을 하고 있습니다. 그 저희 테크놀로지를 보면은 그 지금 오퍼레이셔널 테크놀로지라고 해서 빌딩에서 쓰는 테크놀로지하고 IoT 그 IT 서비스하고 같이 컴바인해서 서비스를 하고 있는데 빌딩을 지금 저희들이 지금 시스코 네트워크 있는 거를 펀 네트워크로 바꾸고 있고요. 그다음에 이제 파이버 베이스로 해서 더 많은 데라가 액세스할 수 있게. 그다음에 지금 큰 빌딩들은 한 IoT 디바이스가 5천 개부터 10,000개 정도 필요하기 때문에 저희 나름대로 그 로우 파워 웬을 그 네트워크를 해서 굉장히 넓은 데를 커버리지를 하고 있고 그 다음에 빌딩 안에서 있는 셀폰 시그널들이 요즘 그 텔레콤 회사들이 5G를 디플로이 해놓으려고 바빠서 빌딩 안에 있는 셀 네트워크들을 잘 안 해줘가지고 저희들이 안에 있는 대스 서비스를 하고 있고요. 그 다음에 여기 이 빌딩 안에 있는 모든 빌딩 오토메이션 것들을 저희들이 잘 프로텍트하는 서비스를 하고 있고 그 다음에 스마트 빌딩 플랫폼을 저희들이 같이 개발했어요. 그래가지고서 싱글 패널 글라스로 안에서 벌어지는 거를 좀 봐야 되니까는 빌딩들이 500개부터 1000개 정도 되니까는 여기서는 이제 에너지 세이빙이 제일 큰 문제죠. 그 다음에 에디셔널 서비스를 빌딩에서 하고 싶은데 그 서비스를 같이 하고 있습니다. 그리고 저희들이 이 빌딩 안에는 테넌트를 위해서 저희들이 데이터 센터도 있고 그 다음에 여러 가지 서비스를 하고 있고 그 다음에 온 램프 서비스가 있어서 그걸 통해 가지고서 저희 안에 있는 데이터 센터에 있는 서비스도 할 수 있지만 여러 가지의 클라우드 베이스 있는 서비스를 저희 그 램프를 통해서 하고 있습니다. 그러니까 AWS나 어즈어나 구글이나 저희를 통해서 연결이 되고 있죠. 그 다음에 하나 하는 건 다른 거 있는 거는 저희가 플랫폼이 있어서 무비 인더스트리하고 같이 파일 콜라보레이션 아니면 데이터 스토리지 하면은 컴퓨팅 파워 렌더링한 서비스를 하고 있는데 여러 가지 무비나 영화들을 같이 개발하고 있는데 제일 큰 중에서 게임 오브 스론이 그 제일 사람들이 제일 많이 알겠고 다른 것들도 저희 플랫폼에서 많이 개발하고 있어요. 그다음에 이제 다른 서비스들은 이제 여러 가지 것들을 보여주고 있는데 그 중에서 저희들이 제일 같이 하고 싶은 파트너십은 저희들이 이걸 하다 보니까는 저희들이 네트워크가 굉장히 많이 커져가지고서 저희 쪽에서 소프트웨어 디파인 네트워크 테크놀로지를 갖고 있는 회사들하고 같이 일을 하고 싶고 그 다음에 데라들을 굉장히 많은 데라들이 움직이기 때문에 1000개 빌딩에서 데라하고 IoT에서 디바이스들이 이제 밀리언스 디바이스들이 있는데 거기서 나오는 데라들을 무브하다 보니까는 그 데이터 파이프라인 테크놀로지가 굉장히 필요한 것 같고 그 다음에 임플리멘테이션 할 때 모든 디바이스에서 오로 태깅 하는 기술을 갖고 있는 AI가 좀 있었으면 좋겠고요. 그 다음에 한국에서 지금 스마트 빌딩이나 다른 그 시리를 지금 여러 가지 프로젝트를 하는 걸로 알고 있는데 거기에 들어가는 어플리케이션을 저희가 갖고 있는 플랫폼에 같이 썼으면 좋겠습니다. 그 다음에 다른 것들은 나중에 다시 만나갖고 퍼스널리 얘기했으면 좋겠습니다. 이걸로 저의 프레젠테이션을 끝내겠습니다. 예, 감사합니다.
Hello and greeting. This is Sherry from AUG Signals. We are experts in intelligent sensor systems, signal processing, situation assessment, and decision support. Headquartered in Toronto since 1986, AUG Signal earned an excellent reputation and high regards in the following domains: intelligent transportation system, environmental monitoring, remote sensing and earth observation, as well as security and surveillance. To date, we have successfully led more than 150 R&D projects, deliver high-quality solutions that integrate multi-sensor information for efficient and accurate operational analysis and effective decision-making. Our client portfolio is international. As such, we are proud to add a successful project delivered in Korea, namely a project to deliver solution for visual detection using satellite imagery. Another project was to provide advanced target detection technology using novel radar processing algorithm. And last but not least, we have been working on developing and transferring knowledge of the state-of-the-art millimeter wave radar technology to our client ADD. As you can see on the right-hand side is an exhaustive list of our partner, and most noticeably is the Defense Acquisition Program Administrator, DAPA Korea, the Agency for Defense Departments, ADD Korea, the Ministry of Transportation Ontario, MTO Canada, the Environmental Protection Agency of the United States, the Canadian Space Agency Canada, and Jiangsu Intelligent Transportation System Co. in China, and the list goes on. The technology that I'm presenting today is called Panoramic and Intelligent Assessment of Traffic Flow. AUG is the first company to perform radar-based traffic classification. Our radar-based traffic flow monitoring at intersection is an innovative and first of its kind solution that will bring significant improvement to traffic management system. It includes integrated and comprehensive perception of mixed traffic flow at the intersection, classification of traffic type, and improve traffic analytics in order to predict upcoming collision, recognize unsafe maneuvers, and identify traffic efficient and emission. With an increase in traffic and the number of smart cities around the world, there is a substantial interest and demand for advanced traffic management technologies such as ours. Our solution is distinguished itself from others on the market for it can carry out continuous and undisrupted monitoring of selected region. The results are highly accurate and it's easy to install, easy to scale up to a large area compared to the traffic flow assessment solution that are available on the market. It can also operate extremely efficient in severe weather conditions such as strong winds and heavy snow. With that being said, we are actively looking for opportunity to co-develop, to validate, and to adapt our technology in Korean market. We are open to conversate with traffic management system and solutions provider, intelligent transportation system infrastructure provider, monitoring service provider, monitoring the device supplier, as well as system integrator for smart city. We're also looking for a company who are experienced in collaborating with international companies such as AUG, who can provide complementary expertise to ours in Korean transportation and infrastructure markets. At the same time, by partnering with us, our partners can immediately benefit from over 35 years of knowledge in signal, image, and data processing and other R&D areas depending on the project. We will provide support for system deployment and staff training on an ongoing basis upon your request. Your company profile will be enhanced for partnering with an experienced North American R&D firm. And that concludes my presentation. Please feel free to reach out if you have any question. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to meeting you during the BDB meetings. Thank you. Bye for now.
안녕하세요. 저는 Convenient Business Solution Inc. CBS의 다니엘 킴입니다. 오늘은 저희의 스마트시티 관리 솔루션인 AirAssist 토모를 소개해드리려 합니다. 먼저 AirAssist의 모회사인 CBS에 대한 간략한 회사 배경을 알려드리겠습니다. CBS는 글로벌 소프트웨어 개발 및 광학 시스템 컨설팅 회사로 광학 시스템, 소프트웨어 개발, 워크플로우 관리, 자산 관리, 지속 가능한 기술에 대한 전문 지식을 바탕으로 2006년에 설립되었으며 전 세계적으로 이러한 산업에 컨설팅 서비스와 온라인 도구를 제공합니다. 일본과 아일랜드에 지사를 두고 있는 당사는 50개국 이상의 서비스를 제공하는 최대의 광학 엔지니어링 소프트웨어 유통업체입니다. 저희의 주요 초점은 광학 엔지니어링 컨설팅 및 서비스, 스마트 도시 관리와 관련된 온라인 도구의 사내 개발입니다. 실제로 저희는 R&D 또는 시뮬레이션 단계에서 다른 회사가 카메라, 센서, 라이더 등과 같은 광학 분야의 최신 기술을 사용하여 제품을 설계하고 구축하도록 돕습니다. 이를 통해 스마트시티에 구현되고 있는 일부 새로운 기술을 더 잘 이해할 수 있으며 이러한 기술을 통해 제품들을 스마트시티 관리 플랫폼인 AirAssist 토모에 연결할 수 있습니다. 2009년 CBS는 사용자 경험 커뮤니케이션 및 협업에 중심을 둔 사람 기반 접근 방식을 사용하여 AirAssist 이름 아래 소프트웨어를 구축하기 시작했습니다. 토모는 저희의 세 번째 소프트웨어 솔루션이며 이전에 상용화된 소프트웨어인 수구의 확장 버전입니다. 토모는 부동산 관리, 데이터 시각화, 머신러닝, 그리고 AI를 통합하여 다양한 소스의 데이터를 통합함으로써 고객 또는 주민에 대한 더 큰 통찰력을 얻게 해줍니다. 스마트 시티를 위한 기술은 함께 모인 작은 조각들의 집합체이기 때문에 교통 센서에서 가로등, 스마트 가전제품, 태양 전지판에 이르기까지 모든 것이 독립적으로 작동하도록 설계되었으며 토모는 이러한 다양한 부품을 함께 묶는 데 도움을 줍니다. 저희는 많은 기술 회사들이 기술에만 집중하고 스마트 시티 환경에서 다른 기술들과 어떻게 작동할지 생각하지 않아 격차를 만들고 시민들을 특정 네트워크로 제한한다는 사실을 알게 되었습니다. 토모는 IoT, 센서, 인프라 및 기타 스마트 기술과 통합하여 이러한 격차를 줄이고 데이터의 명확한 흐름을 보장하는 클라우드 기반 정보통신 기술 ICT입니다. 토모는 매우 유연하고 사용자 정의가 가능합니다. 단일 건물에서 도시 전체에 이르기까지 작거나 큰 응용 프로그램에서 구현하거나 실시간 및 과거 데이터 분석을 허용하는 군중, 교통 또는 유틸리티 관리와 같은 특정 통합을 구현할 수 있습니다. 여러 소스에서 수집된 빅데이터는 AI 및 머신러닝을 통해 사용자가 현재 발생하는 일과 이유, 과거에 발생한 일, 미래에 일어날 일과 대책안을 이해하는 데 도움을 줍니다. 이를 통해 도시와 커뮤니티는 능동적으로 유지하고 더 효율적으로 운영하며 귀중한 자원, 돈 및 시간을 절약할 수 있습니다. 예를 들어 도시 리더는 사람들이 어디에 어떻게 살고 있는지 더 잘 볼 수 있고 더 자세한 인구 통계에 접근하여 더 많은 도시 서비스가 필요한 지역과 가장 영향력 있는 서비스 종류를 식별할 수 있습니다. 우리는 이미 한국의 입지와 고객 기반을 갖춘 글로벌 기업으로서 새로운 파트너십에 집중하고 있으며 우리의 스마트시티 기술인 토모의 새로운 사용 사례를 구축하고 있습니다. 구체적으로 저희는 물관리, 교통관리, 토지 및 주택 기업과 같은 스마트 도시 관리 솔루션 및 물류가 필요한 기업을 찾고 있습니다. 저희는 또한 스마트시티의 디지털 스마트 헬스, B2B, B2X 통신, 디지털 트윈 분야에서 일하는 기업과 함께 일하는 것을 반기며 데이터 기반 방식을 통해 한국의 도시 번역에 대한 비전에 기여하게 된 것을 기쁘게 생각합니다. 컨설팅 및 광학 전문 지식 제공을 더 나아가 저희는 현재 아시아, 캐나다 및 유럽의 다국어를 구사하는 팀원과 스태프가 있어 도울 준비가 되어 있습니다. 토모와 광학 엔지니어링 서비스에 대해 더 자세히 알아보시려면 welcome to cbs.com을 방문해 주십시오. 감사합니다.
Hi, my name is Matt Iskander. I'm president of MR Control Systems International and co-founder of PoweredIoT. MR Control Systems has joined forces with Green Power Labs to introduce a new generation of building automation solutions. MR Control Systems has extensive experience in real-time monitoring and control systems. Using its state-of-the-art Sinulta platform as an automation edge device, we are able to integrate both conventional building automation systems and new and modern IoT solutions. Green Power Labs is specialized in weather-to-energy analytics and predictive energy management solutions. Weather-to-energy predictive analytics, along with predictive supervisory controls, deliver energy savings and carbon footprint reduction. The new building automation solutions offered by PoweredIoT open new possibilities for cost savings and revenue generation through the operation of smart buildings and smart grids. Many of today's building automation systems are based on 20-year-old technologies. While these old technologies may be reliable, they are highly inefficient and limited in their capabilities. PoweredIoT offers a full-scale monitoring and automation solution by using new generation of wireless sensors, edge devices, and cloud-based analytics. The new system is able to monitor, analyze, control, and optimize building energy consumption and its occupation use in real time. There is a famous saying that to improve a process, first you must be able to measure it. The core of this collaboration is based on the development of a new generation of smarter wireless sensors that can provide real-time data with a high level of reliability. Adding solar power films and energy harvesting capabilities to wireless sensors will allow us to use more intelligent data transmission algorithms, plus more frequent data updates. A modern edge device can integrate existing wire systems with new smart wireless sensors and a real-time automation platform. A closely integrated predictive energy management system provides a highly scalable solution that can monitor, automate, and optimize energy usage of a large number of buildings. The result is an end-to-end fully integrated, scalable, and cost-competitive solution that reduces both capital and operation costs while decreasing the environmental impact of the buildings. We are looking for a large-scale sensor manufacturer with a strong presence in the LoRa and Wi-Fi based sensors market. We are interested in collaborating with a Korean partner to jointly develop smart IoT and Wi-Fi sensors using solar power film and energy harvesting technologies. PoweredIoT will provide required system architecture and firmware that can be added to the sensors. The Korean manufacturer will provide advanced sensor hardware for smarter sensors. Smarter wireless sensors co-innovation will include co-development, validation, and adaptation of firmware and hardware. This partnership can provide a new generation of sensors that will go well beyond building automation applications. Here is our contact information for Korean manufacturing companies who are active players in wireless sensor markets and are interested in collaborating with PoweredIoT.
Hi, my name is Arthur Schnalik, and I'm the head of sales and business development of InvisionAI. We are an AI platform for computer vision. Founded in 2017 by Karim Ali, InvisionAI enables edge devices, such as remote cameras and other sensors in the field, to interpret the world around them without relying on costly hardware or cloud connections. The head office is in Toronto, and our technology center is located in Switzerland. As of today, we are around 20 employees, 6 PhDs, coming from the best labs in the world, Berkeley and EPFL, and we have 3 patents. InvisionAI is led by a strong leadership team that has already achieved several international success stories. Our first success story was with LG CNS in South Korea. They have tested our edge processing to detect people and cars at the edge. Then, we have developed a forward warning collision system with Metrolinx and Thales, 2 multinationals. Metrolinx is the biggest rail operator in North America, and Thales is a French rail system integrator. Also, we have deployed our vehicle occupancy detection system with 2 big road operators, OSB in Israel and Transurban in the US. Finally, we have deployed our multiple camera system with the cities of York and Montreal. Our AI platform can be applied to a multitude of applications and use cases. In the next slides, I will show you 3 examples of 3 products we are building around smart cities and smart roads. Our first solution is a multiple camera system that can count people in public spaces for smart cities. In the short video, you can see a pedestrian street with 20 cameras working together. The system provides a single digital twin view, keeps privacy, and can also reduce cost and latency. For cities, the solution is really beneficial. They can generate extra marketing revenue, they can plan crowd density, and also offer better safety for the pedestrian. Now, I will show you how the same multiple camera system can monitor intersections. In the short video, you can see a cross-level intersection where a road and a rail intercept. You may have cars trying to cross while a train is passing by. Our system provides GPS coordinate, the size of the car, the speed of the car, and can even share an advance warning to the drivers when there is no light sign at the intersection. For cities, the solution can help them to maximize traffic flow and offer better safety for the pedestrian, cars, and train. Finally, our last solution is the vehicle occupancy detection system, which is meant to monitor high occupancy lanes. In the short video, you can see our system that can detect the number of people in a car while a car is moving at a highway speed. Comparing to existing systems that have an accuracy between 70 to 80% and require about 1 to 2 weeks of setup, our system has achieved 99.7% accuracy and require only less than 2 hours to be set up. For road operator, this solution can be really beneficial. They can improve safety, generate extra revenue, and also offer better ways to address congestion. InvisionAI is really happy to participate in the South Korea Research and Development Mission on Smart Cities. Our objectives are to meet road operators, public departments of transportation, municipalities, railway operators, airports, malls, and large retail stores. In terms of technical capabilities, we're looking for partners that could deploy or integrate our system, as well as validate our technology. Our AI platform will need some enhancement for the current market, especially our AI models that may need to be tuned and trained specifically for the use case in Korea. A partnership with InvisionAI would be beneficial for the different actors of the smart cities and the smart roads. This could bring innovation and create value, such as joint research team development or potential revenue growth. This could also have a social impact, like improving the well-being of the Korean citizen or make Korean cities more attractive. 감사합니다. Thank you very much for listening. If you have any question, feel free to reach out to me. I look forward to hearing back from you.
Hi, my name is Martin Kehrer. I'm one of the co-founder and president of Smartrek Technologies. At Smartrek, we offer easy connectivity in challenging environments. We are participating in the Canadian-Korean mission to find new partners and new R&D product development opportunities with Korean companies. So a little bit about us, Smartrek. So our vision is to connect objects and machines no matter where they are installed. We are established here in Canada since 2011 and mainly active in Canada and US, but are starting to look for new opportunities outside North America. Our technologies and radio protocol are used in multiple different markets such as agriculture, water, wastewater, smart city, environmental monitoring, and mining. Our team is composed of 11 highly qualified engineers, coders, and programmers. We are owned and run by the three founders, original founders. We have multiple experience in open innovation and always expanded through partnership with other companies. So the core of Smartrek is our radio protocol SpiderMesh. SpiderMesh is a wireless mesh protocol that eliminates the packet collision issue in mesh networks. This results in an unmatched power consumption, scalability, and network performance if you compare to other wireless mesh networks out there. We have been able to eliminate the packet collision by synchronizing the network at the physical layer. By doing so, SpiderMesh is 100% deterministic. It has a known power consumption at any point in the network. It has known latency. There is absolutely no limitation in the number of devices that can be connected to the same network and have a guarantee of network performance. So here is a little analogy on how it works. The picture on the left represents a typical mesh network. If we are trying to communicate a message through that environment by propagation from person to person, it will be extremely difficult. There is a lot of background noise, multiple person talking at the same time, information is lost. We just can't know when the information will reach the point of interest. And if it reached that point of interest, you have absolutely no way to know if you will receive any information back. The right picture represents how SpiderMesh works. So everyone are perfectly synchronized together. So when the message is sent, everyone that receives that message will repeat the message to their peers in a perfectly synchronized way. Everyone else in the room will only hear one voice. This way there is no information lost. We know exactly when this information will reach its destination, and we know exactly when. So there is two main objectives for Smartrek to participate in the Canadian-Korean mission. The first one is to find a partner to bring our product to Korea. We have multiple radio module IoT devices, and we can license our radio protocol. The second objective is really to find new collaboration or open innovation opportunity with Korean companies to develop new products. So thank you very much to have listened to my presentation. So here are my contacts information if you want to try to reach me. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
안녕하세요. 저는 솔라스 코리아에서 컨설팅을 맡고 있는 윤은숙입니다. 저희 솔라스와 저희가 제공하고 있는 솔루션에 대해 간략히 소개드리겠습니다. 솔라스는 캐나다 오타와에 본사를 두고 있습니다. 지난 20년간 글로벌 이벤트 드리븐 기술을 선도해 왔으며 전 세계 클라우드, 온프레미스, IoT 등 다양한 환경의 이벤트 스트리밍 관리 플랫폼을 통해 이벤트 중심 아키텍처를 적용, 관리, 활용 및 비즈니스 혁신을 도와드리고 있습니다. 다음과 같이 이미 글로벌의 최고 제조사, 금융, 통신 및 스마트 시티, 커넥티드 카 등과 같은 다양한 IoT 분야의 구축 사례를 통해 검증된 솔루션을 제공하고 있습니다. 최근 많은 기업들은 기존의 레거시 환경과 퍼블릭, 프라이빗 클라우드 등으로의 확장, 그리고 다양한 디바이스, IoT 환경과의 통합을 위한 많은 고민이 있습니다. 과거의 기술을 기반으로 할 때 이 다양한 환경의 실시간 통합은 복잡성과 운영 및 관리에 어려움이 있을 수 있습니다. 솔라스는 기존의 다양한 레거시 시스템을 최신 인프라 기술과 접목할 수 있도록 레거시 시스템의 데이터를 이벤트 브로커를 통해 연결합니다. 그리고 클라우드, IoT, API 게이트웨이 등과 같은 시스템과 쉬운 연결이 가능해집니다. 이렇게 구성된 실시간 이벤트 기반 인프라를 통해 고객, 파트너 또는 기타 비즈니스 관련 시스템에 실시간 이벤트 기반 데이터 이동을 원활하게 할 수 있는 기술을 제공하고 있습니다. 이러한 모든 것들을 이벤트 브로커, 이벤트 메시 구성, 그리고 통합된 관리 툴을 통해 단순하면서도 유연하게 구성할 수 있습니다. 솔라스의 펍서 플러스 플랫폼의 구성은 다음과 같습니다. 실시간 이벤트 전달을 위한 이벤트 브로커, 이벤트 스트리밍 관리를 위한 미션 컨트롤, 이벤트 디자인 및 이벤트 카탈로그 관리를 위한 이벤트 포탈, 모니터링을 위한 인사이트 및 보안 관리, 다양한 API 등을 제공합니다. 솔라스의 대표적인 스마트 시티 사례로 싱가포르 LTA를 말씀드릴 수 있습니다. 싱가포르 LTA는 솔라스의 이벤트 기반 플랫폼을 통해 교통 혼잡에 대한 실시간 정보 및 데이터 분석을 통해 버스 이동, 차량 관리를 최적화하여 혼잡을 방지하고 도착 시간을 예측하고 있으며 공유 교통을 활성화시키고 있습니다. 다음과 같이 솔라스의 선진 구축 사례 또는 솔라스 사업에 관심 있는 기업, 그리고 솔라스의 기술과 협력을 원하시는 모든 분들의 연락을 기다리고 있습니다. 저희 홈페이지를 통해 더 많은 정보를 확인해 주시고 다음에 연락처로 연락 주세요. 감사합니다.
Hi, I'm Charles Chung from Transoft Solutions. I'm here today seeking partners to deploy our solutions to improve road safety in Korea and to jointly develop real-time safety monitoring and crash prevention technologies. Transoft Solutions develops leading-edge, highly specialized products for aviation, civil infrastructures, and transportation safety professionals. Today, our solutions are in over 130 countries, serving more than 50,000 customers. We are based in Richmond by Vancouver, in beautiful British Columbia, in Canada. I oversee Transoft Transportation Safety Division, and in my division, we specialize in AI-based crash prediction technologies, and we are the leader in video-based road safety analysis. In Korea, there are over 3,700 road fatalities reported in 2018. What was not reported back then, though, were this countless number of high-risk interactions occur on the roadways, and these near misses contain key indicators of future collisions. By understanding them, we will be able to proactively prevent collisions and to reduce future road fatalities. At Transoft, we apply video analytics to automatically detect these high-risk instances. Using our patent AI and deep learning technologies, we measure the frequency and severities of these near misses and use them to quantify the risk exposure on your roads and the likelihood of future collisions. We detect all road users such as pedestrians, cyclists, trucks, and cars, and then analyze the interactions between all these road users to produce important and key insightful safety data. Today, we are helping global cities in making their roads safer, and these cities include Houston and Miami, North America, Zurich and Vienna in Europe, Bogota and Sao Paulo in South America, just to name a few. Our technologies can analyze video collected using temporary cameras, or we can deploy our technologies into the city's traffic management centers to perform continuous analysis on traffic video streamed continuously from connected cameras. our solutions help our clients to, one, diagnose road safety issues, two, doing a before and after study to evaluate the effectiveness of road improvement projects, and three, evaluate network-wide analysis to help cities to perform network screening and to prioritize locations that are most at risk. We are looking to partner with transportation engineering firms to deploy our technologies into Korea to perform road safety evaluations in your cities. We would also like to work with IoT and roadway sensor OEMs to integrate our technologies into these sensors, and together we can evaluate safety improvement using these deployments. And finally, we are looking forward to working with vehicles OEM and Tier 1 and Tier 2 to improve early warning crash prevention technologies into vehicles to reduce roadway crashes. Here's the contact info for me and my counterpart in Australia office. Please feel free to reach out to us, and I look forward to meeting you. Thank you.
Good morning, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Fouad Khan from TwelveDot Incorporated. We are a cybersecurity company based in Ottawa, Canada. We focus on mobile cloud, Internet of Things, but we do work in other areas as well. We do support clients around the world in the United States, China, Europe, and most recently in Africa. A big part of what we do is developing methodologies for evaluating certain technologies and solutions, especially new cutting edge ones. And a lot of that is based on research partnerships that we have with universities, government, and other partners that we work with. Some of our bigger projects that we've actually deployed would be things like DNSSEC for .ca. We also helped with mobile deployments with global pharmas based in Europe, and helping some well-funded startups secure their solutions for the marketplace. We also do significant amount of work in ISO and IEC in standardization as editors and project leads for multiple different groups, both in Canada and globally. So from a solution perspective, we actually have a stack of solutions that we offer to the marketplace, and that's all based around a platform that we've created to provide solutions very securely. And with that, we can offer things like what we call our virtual CSO service, where organizations that might be a small, medium kind of business that doesn't have the capability to bring on a senior security resource, we can provide that context and support for those kind of organizations. We also do things like breach support in the event that an organization has a breach. Hopefully they call us before that, but if they don't, we will help them identify the breach, mitigate the breach, and get them back operational as quickly as possible. And also part of that is our secure file service, being able to exchange risk documents securely without using the internet, necessarily as your backbone, primarily email. Is key to just making sure that that risk information is protected. And product testing is a big facet of our business, where we're doing formal testing against products, solutions, clouds, mobile applications, web applications. We will test it all. And basically what we're doing is looking for real cyber risk and the ability for data compromise and data leakage from those solutions, using a multitude of different approaches, including ISO and IEC testing methodologies. And risk assessments, which is a bread and butter of our business, is doing formal evaluations against both products, technologies, organizations, to do technical assessments, and then also risk assessments to determine and quantify risk for those organizations. So the project focus that we're looking on is building on expertise we currently have in multiple different sectors, but focusing really on smart city and system of systems, which really is what a smart city is. And so what we know is there's lots of vulnerabilities, and city managers struggle to actually understand where their risks are in these deployments, and having that prior kind of visibility to attacks, and then also understanding when they're purchasing products, what is the potential risk of those products to their overall infrastructure. And a big part of that, obviously, is a lack of qualified expertise. So what we're looking to do is build on our expertise in IoT and help build a framework to do these kind of assessments for smart cities, especially large, more complex smart city projects, and determining what are those design decisions that could potentially impact you at runtime. And then also, hopefully that feeds into the fact that you can defend yourself as a city when you're under attack as well. So providing that kind of guidance out of this as well. So goals for us from a partnership perspective is we're looking at really 3 kinds of partners, maybe one of each or even just, multiple of each. So smart cities would be one. So municipality looking to do a smart city deployment, researchers that would be looking at methodologies or evaluating methodologies, and solution providers. So someone who's creating a solution for the marketplace that they want evaluated against a new methodology that will basically show them risk for cyber deployments. So thank you very much. My name is Fout Khan. I'm from TwelveDot Incorporated, and I look forward to hearing from you. Kamsahamnida.
Hi, my name is Brian Roberts from Oblique Consultants. I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about smart cities in Canada. Smart cities is very important in Canada, as 82% of our population live in urban areas. And this is a very similar number to what we see in Korea. But what I think is different between Canada and Korea is just the density of that population. So in Korea, you have over 500 people per square kilometer. And in Canada, we only have 4. And what this is providing us is sort of a room to expand. And in the last year, we've seen people leaving our big cities in record numbers and moving into the suburbs and smaller communities. This is primarily driven by just affordability of housing, and now with the pandemic, the ability for people to work remotely. But what this has caused is our smaller communities to start looking at adopting more and more smart city technologies in order to attract these workers and provide them the facilities they need in order to run their operations. And with Canada, we always have to make sure that as we're building these new technologies and applications, that they're available to all. So regardless of economic background or cultural background, people can fully utilize these solutions and technologies. So smart cities can be many things. For the purpose of this presentation, I'll really just focus from a technology point of view. And it's really just different layers. So if we think of data collection, communication, and analysis, all leading up to different applications with, of course, cybersecurity wrapped around all of that. So if we delve a little bit more into each layer, data collection, really the IoT, so sensors collecting data, whether it's from environmental data, building automation data, or traffic data, that feeding into modules and gateways that allow for the communications into the networks. And we've got some incredibly strong solution providers and a long history of IoT in Canada, starting with Sierra Wireless, which would be one of the world's largest IoT wireless module manufacturers. We have an interesting initiative called Area XO, and this is a $17 million connected smart city lab, which is 1,800 acres outside of the city of Ottawa, providing full simulated streets, pedestrian crossings, railway crossings, etc. It has a full V2 everything validation and demonstration facility that operates in all 4 seasons, providing climates and different temperatures for autonomous vehicle testing. Advanced communication networks deployed across the entire system, and a command center that enables a unified real-time view into all smart city assets, including drones and autonomous vehicles. And all of this is open to SMEs that want to come in and innovate on this platform. Data communication, we have 5G networks deployed across the country. All the major carriers have deployed 5G. We now have 5G in 175 cities across Canada, with some of the top 10 download speeds in the world. We also have low power wide area networks with both public and private carriers, and a large number of solution providers in this space. We have a large history going all the way back to the Nortel days of providing infrastructure, testing capabilities across all data communication networks. We have an initiative called Encore 5G, And this is a $400 million 5G infrastructure test corridor. It's a public-private partnership between the Government of Canada, the provinces of Ontario, Quebec, and large technology providers such as Ericsson, CGI, Ciena, Thales, and IBM. And what this provides is really a 5G platform for SMEs to innovate and demonstrate their pre-commercial solutions on. And they've brought in over 700 SMEs for collaboration projects within that system. Data analysis, there's a larger and larger push to open data initiatives through cities for transparency to the citizens. But with that, it drives a huge amount of data that needs to be analyzed. So we have some very strong AI solution companies to do that analysis and visualization in order to present those analyses. We have strong solution providers, whether that's AI in the transportation space or utility space, or even just companies that allow that data to be visualized and acted upon. In Canada, we have a not-for-profit organization called Future Cities Canada, which has an open data initiative. And this initiative allows cities to get support and help in implementing open data initiatives. And all of these things wrap up to smart city applications to make it all useful and valuable. So these applications can either be internal to drive operational efficiencies within the municipalities, or as a way of improving the experience of citizens to provide them more seamless access into information and services. We have a large number of application providers across this space, whether it's operational, so building automation and fleet tracking and LED lighting management, or things like traffic for multimodal traffic solutions for citizens and citizen engagement technologies. The federal government has launched the Smart City Challenge, which is a $300 million program for municipalities to apply to get funding in order to initiate some of these data solutions. And the first awards of those have gone out to about 4 cities across Canada of multiple sizes. And of course, we need to provide security across all layers of the technology. So whether that's to avoid operational disruptions, things like ransomware, or even just the responsibility cities have to protect their own citizens' data. We have strong solution providers across technologies that apply to all different levels of that technology stack, and a Canadian Center for Cybersecurity that works with industry collaborations to provide support and services in the security space. And many of the companies I mentioned today are on this mission to Korea for smart cities. So I encourage you to connect with them for co-innovation and R&D opportunities. And with that, just like to say thank you very much.